the forgotten source, where human wisdom truly began. Before books, before empires, before the wheel was carved from stone, there was wisdom, not technology, not machines, but something deeper, a knowing, a silent, sacred understanding passed not in words, but in symbols, stars, rituals, and dreams. Where did it come from? Was it born from survival? Or was it handed down from beings, from stars, from something ancient we've long forgotten? Today, we open the door not just to human history, but to the soul of it, the first spark, wisdom before civilization. Long before the pyramids of Egypt or the ziggurats of Mesopotamia, humans gathered around firelight. They painted dreams onto cave walls in France, Spain, and Indonesia. But these were not random marks. They told stories, cycles of the moon, visions of spirits, maps of the sky. This wasn't just survival. This was awareness, a grasp of time, of rhythm, of something bigger than the self. These earliest humans understood the stars, how they moved, how they returned. They honored death, buried their dead with care in tools and flowers. What force drove these acts of reverence, long before religion had a name? Where did this inner knowing come from? Ancient sages and forgotten teachers. Around the ancient world, civilizations began to speak of the same things, of gods descending from the heavens, bringing gifts of knowledge. The Dogon of Mali spoke of Sirius B, a star invisible to the naked eye, long before modern telescopes. The Sumerians wrote of the Anunnaki, sky beings who shaped mankind and gave them writing and law. The Egyptians told of Thoth, the ibis-headed god who brought sacred geometry and language. In India, the rishis, seers of the Vedas, said the divine truth was heard, not invented. Were these merely metaphors for inspiration, or are they fragments of a lost encounter? What if wisdom did not evolve, but was remembered? Lost civilizations and hidden origins. Throughout time, whispers speak of ancient cultures far older than we admit. Atlantis, Lemuria, the mother culture. Graham Hancock and other forbidden archaeologists point to evidence at places like Göbekli Tepe, a site over 12,000 years old, built with astronomical precision, predating Stonehenge by 6,000 years. How could hunter-gatherers build temples aligned with the stars? There are pyramids across the globe, in Egypt, Mesoamerica, China, Indonesia, all with striking similarities. Is this coincidence? Or the echo of a once global source of wisdom, now erased from the official timeline? Perhaps these were not myths. Perhaps these were memories, symbols, frequencies, and the language of the soul. The ancients left behind something more than buildings. They left symbols, ones that appear across continents. The flower of life, the eye of Horus, the spiral, the labyrinth. They're carved into temple stones, inked onto scrolls, and still resonate in our dreams. Even the human body echoes this wisdom, with chakras aligning along the spine, the Fibonacci sequence embedded in our DNA, and the golden ratio reflected in our faces, shells, flowers, and galaxies. Ancient texts often say, as above, so below, as within, so without. Did ancient humans understand something we've lost? That true wisdom comes not just from thought, but from harmony with the earth, the stars, and the soul. What if the origin of mankind's wisdom didn't begin in books or wars or empires, but in silence, in a moment when a human being looked at the stars and felt known? What if the wisdom of our ancestors wasn't primitive, but spiritual and far more advanced than we dare imagine? And what if the deepest truths were never really lost, just buried, waiting for us to remember? Because maybe the real story of human wisdom isn't about what we've discovered, but what we've forgotten. And maybe, just maybe, it's time to return. Do you believe our ancestors were more advanced than we're told? Could ancient wisdom be the key to unlocking what modern science still cannot explain? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We're building a community of seekers, questioners, and explorers just like you. And if you're ready to dive deeper into the ancient truths they don't teach in history class, subscribe to Secrets Beyond Time, because wisdom isn't always new. Sometimes it's just been waiting for us to remember.